Yesterday's video got about 12,000 views, and it only got just under 700 likes. I think we can do better. No, honestly, truth be told, I've never really thought that it made a difference, but what do you guys say to doing an experiment with me? Let's do a family channel-wide experiment. Everyone that watches this video, give it a like, and let's just see if it does anything different, okay? I'll update you guys in the next video, and we'll see if liking does any good, because again, I've never really been convinced that it does. Is that messed up Rubik's Cube bothering you? Somebody asked me in the comments if I know how to fix these. First thing you do is fix the top layer, which I always just do the white one because that's how I learned. Bam, there you go. And you also want to make sure that that top layer is solid as well. Then you want to make sure you get the second layer. Then you get the corners. Then bam, job done. Welcome guys to Gold Pass Clash. It is day 41 in this 1-year journey. I am on my Town Hall 9 and we got a lot of stuff going on. So let's get into it. But first, remember guys, if you are new to Gold Pass Clash, and I guess you can't remember if you are new, but if you are new to Gold Pass Clash, then here's what we got going on. It's a 1-year mission to see how far we can get with the Gold Pass. This is day 41 out of day 365. The rules are simple. Keep the builders going. Focus entirely on this account so that nothing gets neglected, and use code Klaus if we decide to buy something in the game, like the Gold Pass. So that's what we got going on, guys, and I have a busy base right now, okay? I am rocking the LAVALOON, which I did change the army up a little bit from yesterday, so I've got 3 hounds still, but I'm only bringing 10 minions and 21 balloons. I have a total troop capacity of 215 with 1 army camp that still needs to be upgraded. And it is already upgrading. Normally they're there. It is here, and it has 24 hours until it is done. So we're gonna have a full army composition here soon. I've also got both heroes upgrading, naturally. I've got the Lava Hound that I just started this morning going in the lab. So in 2 days, we're gonna be rocking with a max lab, or a max hound, which is just gonna be amazing. And I also have the new storage is finally going to max. So that gold storage is going to max. I'll do the elixir storage tonight. They're 12.5-hour upgrades. So it's like perfect. Like start it in the morning and then do it in the evening and then do another one in the morning. And it's like perfect. I like that. I like that cadence. So that's kind of what's going on the base. I've got no builders available. I've got no lab available. Like we're really just going to be messing around with the game. Like today, mostly the events, right? Like use 4 balloon troops, do that 10 times, you get some free experience and a free potion. I mean, we'll be messing around with that. I feel a little bit discriminated though, because I can't get a super giant. I've already tried in my requesting for a clan castle. I can't get a super giant. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that event, which is just making me sad. So let's just go. Oh, big deal. Check this out. Those 2 attacks were last night and it was nuts. I want to show you guys a replay because I literally just spammed this army and it worked. You don't have to get super technical when you're farming to do a good job. I 3-starred both of these raids. Both of them almost 1 million. Or actually, one of them is 1 million gold at elixir and 6,500 dark elixir. So that's solid loot. I'll show you guys the replay in a moment. Let's do a live raid first. I've got no heroes, and that's kind of the big part of why spamming is preferable, because usually what you would do is you'd have like a queen charge and it would take out like the queen, the enemy queen, and maybe like the clan castle or maybe an air defense or something like that, maybe a sweeper if you're lucky, and then you can just like, you know, work your way around the circle of the base. But because you have the entire base to deal with, going in a circle always doesn't usually work, and that's usually how you use Lalo, is you do a circle. So spamming seems to work better for me. I've had a lot of people in the comments of the previous videos say otherwise, you know, you need to be better. I'm trying to be better, but you know, sometimes you just can't be better. But again, spamming seems to work well, so we'll see how it goes. Today's Friday. It is casual Friday, so I got my hat on today. Gotta love it. Okay, I've been searching for a little while. No good loot today. A lot of people must be online right now. It's early morning as usual. So let's attack this base. 4,300 dark elixir, 900,000 elixir. That's a lot. So let's come in thinking from the top. And again, because the sweepers are pointing out, coming in straight from the top would be better. Doing a circle or whatever probably won't work. So let's go 3 hounds. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then get those balloons directly behind, get the minions going as well, and the CC balloons too. I'm going to drop 2 hastes. I've also got a poison over the queen. Hurry up and do that. I didn't actually get one of the hastes down. That was crazy. Haste those down, and I'm actually going to drop a rage right into the core. We need those, whatever is going to target the enemy queen, to hurry up and kill her already. So the sweepers are gone, and there's one of the hounds right there. So I'm going to drop a rage spell on that. Those pups will be raged up to do a little bit of damage, And it looks like we're having a bit of a circle. Yeah, so they go through, and if one side fails, the other side doesn't, and then they have to overcompensate. And generally speaking, things don't go well when that's the case. And this is when having a hero would come in handy, right? Because you just put like a king down here, and he'll start distracting defenses, distract that wizard tower, which is honestly the worst thing that you can deal with is a wizard tower. But I don't have a hero. I have no hero. So that's fine. I mean, we're going to do fine. And actually, we had a really lucky split there. Really lucky. And 2 lucky splits in a row. Holy cannoli. Dude, we just got a 3-star. Wow. This army's so strong, dudes. It was a dead base. It had no CC, but it was still like, it's a strong army. Like to be able to 3-star a base in any case, I mean, that's a good sign, right? So I'm loving LAVALOON right now. It's better than regular Loonian, it seems. It used to not be worth spending the extra dark elixir to train up the lava hound, but now that you don't have to, pay for loot, it's or like pay for the troops with loot, it's actually not so bad, right? So got ourselves a 3-star. I feel awkward today. You guys ever have days like that where you just feel off and awkward and weird? That's my day today. Oh, we about to get a 3-star without killing the king? Oh, please do it. Oh, no, he's gone. That's so funny. I always imagine the king, like, once the troops disappear, he's standing there and everything's destroyed and he's the only thing standing. Like, that's funny. But anyway, there you go. There's your 3-star. I maxed out the gold and the elixir storages now and got a fairly good amount of dark elixir. Not too bad. I'm going to train up the next army, but I'm not going to worry about using it because I got this 3-star replay I want to show you. So 1 million gold and elixir, 6,500 dark elixir, beautiful stuff. And we actually did soak up a Seeking Air Mine with a lava hound, so that's amazing too. There's been debate in the comments about whether or not you put your hounds first or your balloons first. I like to have the balloons go down to absorb Seeking Air Mines, but if there's a situation where there's air bombs out there, it's terrible for your balloons. So I have found that honestly putting the hounds down first is better. And that's what they're for. Like they're for absorbing the traps and stuff. So it's kind of like a no-brainer, I guess. So hounds first, balloons second, minions third, CC balloons if you want to use them on the back end or on the side or just with the main army. That works well too. So this last hound pops and the balloons are coming around the bend. So we're really close, really close. This sweeper is causing some trouble though. But again, that's because I don't have a hero. Like a queen charge Lalo, I think will be absolutely unstoppable. And whenever that queen is maxed, that is the plan. Use something unstoppable with a queen charge. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I've got like, 15 levels to go. So it's going to be a while before we get to that point. But hey, we can continue to experiment. Remember, we did that level 10 queen attack video. Naturally, we're going to do a level 15 attack video to see if queen charge works for level 15. Remember, we decided now level 10 queen's probably not good enough for a queen charge. Maybe 15 is though. We'll find out in probably the next video. And that reminds me, I'm going to be out of town this weekend. So today's Friday, casual Friday, right? My wife and I are going to be out of town for the next 2 days. So we're going to be gone Saturday, gone Sunday. We're going to be heading back home late Sunday. So odds are the next video will be Monday. So there's your heads up. And there's my 3-star. Look at that loot, dude. It's amazing. So that's really it. I mean, I just, updating you guys on what I've got going on. And Lalo is doing a fantastic job indeed. If I go in Clan Capital started up today. I've already done my raids. And I'm in 3rd place right now, 21,000. So not terrible, not bad at all. We've learned and we're going to confirm that your individual results don't matter. It's the team effort that matters that gets you the most medals. So even if you get stuck attacking Dragon Cliffs or finishing off a village for somebody else because they flaked before they finished, then it doesn't matter really. I mean, it looks cool if you're number 1, right? Lover boy, GG's, right? But it is what it is. So let's answer today's comment question of the day. It's a long, you can read all that yourself, but the actual question from Vance Kaiser, I'm assuming that's how you say that, is, do you have any close family or friends who play Clash? And if so, are they a higher town hall level than Gold Pass Clash? And he says he re-asked the question because he's super curious. I love the way he wrote this comment. He was very personable, had a great personality, great sense of humor. That's why I wanted to answer the question. It was a great question, but also he just seemed like a great guy. So shout out to Vance. If you guys want me to answer your question, please post it down below with a CQOTD:. If you have asked a question in the past I didn't answer, make sure it's a question I haven't answered yet already, because I've answered lots of them now, 41 of them to be exact. Well, maybe a little bit less because there were a few videos where I didn't answer any, but just make sure I haven't already answered the question, or make sure it's a good question, a good challenging question like this one. So shout out to my buddy Austin. All right, he's the only guy I know pretty closely that plays Clash of Clans. I've got no one else. My wife doesn't play. My family didn't play. Nobody plays Clash of Clans. My sister tried for a little while, didn't like it. It's okay. No, it's not for everybody. So the answer to your question is not many at all. So again, shout out to my buddy Austin. He knows who he is. Love you, bro. So thank you so much for the question, Vance. Great question indeed. Now, I wanted to make a quick announcement before we close up for today. It is very, very true that membership and Patreon are great. It's a great way to support me as a content creator, but we have some really cool events coming up. The giveaway for today on my Discord server, which is not member and Patreon based, but it got me on that thought process, is going to be ending in a few hours on my Discord server, and we're going to do giveaways about every few days, probably for the rest of the month. So join my Discord server, and if you have any questions on anything, let me know down below in the comments. The link for the Discord server is down below as well. But I wanted to announce this. We are now set on a date for our supporter war. And because we're just now doing it for the first time, there's not a whole lot of members and patrons yet. I suspect we'll get more as this type of content is introduced to the channel. But for this very first supporter war, which is basically just a war of a bunch of people coming together just to play around, I'm going to be hopping on voice chat on my Discord server for about an hour. I'm going to film that too. So anybody who is in the war can join that voice chat and be in the video, as long as you don't troll, right? Normally that's reserved for the $5 tiers of member and Patreon, because those two have the same tier system. So if you prefer member, become a member. If you prefer Patreon, become a patron. You could do either one. Normally those wars are reserved for $5 for the $5 tier, but actually for this first war, I'm going to allow the $2 tiers to be involved in the supporter war, just to give us more numbers. It'll be more fun with more people. So if you're interested in being involved in that, the war will spin on the 21st, and we'll be filming it on the 23rd, which I believe is a Thursday. So again, if you're interested in that, become a member, hit that join button or the link in the description, or become a patron. And I'm super excited. And you have to join the Discord server. If you're, by the way, a member or a patron, and you have not received your perks, that's because they're all by request. So you have to get on the Discord server and then just say, hey, Klaus, I became a $5 member. I want to join your clan. And then all I'll do is get on there when I can and say, oh, cool, yeah, send me your player tag, and then I'll invite you. Or the $2 tier. Hey, Klaus, I became a $2 member. I want to be on your friends list, and here's my player tag. And I'll, we'll do that, but it's only on Discord. So comment section doesn't work. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up, kind of like a PSA information on how all that is going to work. Also, many people have been asking me about 5v5 wars, and we do have a 5v5 war that is going live, and it's for the $10 tiers of member and patron. So if you are one of those, you have a chance to be in one of those wars, and that's going to be monthly as well. So just lots of information, lots of cool events coming up. Figured today would be a good day to announce all those, since it's kind of like a random video day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. CQOTD, hat recommendations, and if you use Lalo a lot, give me your thoughts on how that works. And don't forget to like the video for the experiment for today. I think that's all for me. I feel awkward today, but at least I still solved the Rubik's Cube behind me, so I feel like I did something good. I'll be gone for the weekend, so I'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.